Shit. Oh no! Hey buddy, I hate to be a burden of bad news, but I got an engine out and I'm in the cow's field over here. All right, cool, man. I'm right next to the fence, right where their gate is, so I'll just be probably on the road by the time you get here. Perfect, thanks, man. See you, buddy. That looks like electrically charged wire or just a jumper. I'm gonna guess it's a jumper. There was a sound. What caused the sound? Yes. Footage. Good footage. All right, so here's the scenario. Exactly know what happened, but I have no engine currently. I mean, I've got an engine, it's right there, obviously. What is the cause of it? We don't know yet, but I landed in this here delicious field, which is a perfect engine out option. I don't know, you guys obviously saw the landing, it was not bad at all, but I don't know, there was a click sound and then it stopped. It didn't feel like a good sound in my opinion. I don't know. I'm gonna do some inspections. I wanna see if I can spin the engine. Ooh. There's some kind of massive interior damage, which means, fuck. Oh no. Something let loose, something's bad. Seems to me like a warranty scenario, so probably new tornado engine. I guess we'll see. Fudge. Nuggets of balls, sack of wine. This is why I have 3 motors, 3 now down to 2. That sucks though, because I like my Tornado the best, obviously, which is why I constantly fly it. I really need to listen to Bart and just sell one of the other motors and get a second Tornado. Life is tricky, guys. Life can be tough. I've like been in 10 minutes into the, not even 10 minutes, 5 seconds, 10, I don't know, a couple minutes into the flight, and this has happened. Oh, what a bummer. I'm sad. I'm heartbroken. I'm brokenhearted and sad. Sometimes life will give you lemons and you have to squeeze juice out of a broken motor. And that is life, people. I'm sorry, but lucky for me, this delicious field with those friendly freaking cows down there that absolutely don't even mind our... You know what this is all about? It's because I was chasing that bird. I was following a bird. I wasn't chasing him. He didn't know that though. So it's probably karma coming back after me somehow. Frick, man. I'm so bummed. Engine just died. Fully died. This is the Tornado down. This is going to be a good hit on YouTube. People are going to watch it and they're going to say, cock, man, that sucks. And it does suck. They're not wrong. It's a suck. It is a suck. But luckily for me, I have an amazing friend named Bartholomew, B-R-L, something like that, Barry. Bartholomew Lynn Berry, Bartholomew Ryan Berry, Riley Berry, that's it. Bartholomew Riley Berry, and he's coming to pick me up right now because he is the sweetest kind of man. He was getting ready to fly, so I feel like a big D-bag stopping his opportunity to do what I'm gonna go do. But honestly, I'm gonna get this stuff packed up and then I'm gonna head over there. I'm getting a phone call, so I'll talk to you guys in a minute here. Peace. My savior has just arrived. Sorry about the sun in your eyes. There he is. Old Jeep Grand Cherokee himself. What a sweet man. It's bad, dude. It's bad. Well, we are on our way back, thanks to this beautiful man. And I'm gonna switch out for a different motor. So, I don't know, I'll let you guys know what happens with the motor. Peace. Alrighty guys, so this is what it looked like when I opened up the head. Obviously you can see there's damage done to the piston and the cylinder, and there's what happened to the piston. So it looks like one of the rings broke and caused the whole thing. I got it disassembled, and I'm not 100% sure as to what the culprit was exactly, but if I had to guess, so here's the deal. Got lots of parts, so pardon that. But alright, so we've got ourselves a bent, broken piston ring, and based on the way the cylinder looks, it collided in that exhaust port and just destroyed everything. So it instantly seized up really fast as soon as that happened. It didn't have time, it would not run anymore, it was completely stuck. So I got parts under warranty from Mr. Laurent himself, which was awesome, sent them pretty quickly. So I'm getting ready to put this stuff back together. Now I got a backup cylinder and everything as well, just because this is the second time this has happened to me, and I'm hoping not to be down and out. I can fly the PAP over there, which I do fly occasionally, but I absolutely prefer my Tornado. So I've got these new parts I'm going to put in, and I also got a new, so they have an XC, a gray cylinder head. From as far as I can tell, there's a little bit of difference. And so this is the cross-country one, the XC cylinder head. Now the only difference I can tell is this domed portion seems to be slightly bigger. It starts sooner. On the original, this beveled edge right here where my finger's moving is longer. It comes in here farther and then domes. So this is actually bigger. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to use that one first or if I'm going to use my just original one first. I'll probably get a hold of him before I go and put the head on, because he said if I use the gray one to get a hold of him before I install it. So we're going to go ahead and get the rest of the stuff going here. And I think I've already showed you my rebuild before, but I've got new pistons, got new gaskets. Yeah. So I'm going to get this thing put back together and then we'll go from there. I noticed differently right off the gates is, I don't know if they changed the style of piston, but as you can see, my original one is just all silvery. This one here has this style, and it's also got like these little ridges right in there you can see, which is different for sure. I don't know what the benefits of one versus the other are. Otherwise, they look the same. But yeah, just something I noticed. Okay, guys, it's balmy in here, hence the sweat on the face. Anyways, something exciting. Okay, so I didn't really quite understand. Okay, I'm just talking to Laurent actually right now, right before I put this thing on. But okay, so apparently I've got this new XC head, which is a slightly lighter colored gray compared to the black of everything else. So that's how you can tell the difference. The lighting's crap in here, but it's lighter gray. There's slightly difference. Okay, so one thing you can see, I'm gonna show you my old head. All right, so the old head, it's this, get it into a point so I can see what's going on. All right, so right here you can see that's where it starts. Now on the XC head, see the difference? It's a much smaller area here, and this domed part is actually larger than the domed part in here. So I've been talking to Laurent. He said it's going to give me 100 RPMs less top end, but it's supposed to be a much smoother, linear power band. He says I'll like it quite a lot more. Don't know. We're going to try it out and see. He also said, which is super exciting, that this is the first one in the US. They haven't even released it for sale yet. So he sent it to me. He said, give it a shot. I'm going to go ahead and make a review video of it, let you guys know what I think about it. Supposedly it's supposed to be available for purchase in the US in about 15 days, but it still keeps under the same warranty. I asked him that just to make sure. He said the warranty will be the same, nothing different there, so that's awesome. The carburetor adjustments are a little different. So he told me to do 1 full turnout on the high end and 45 minutes on the low end, so 3/4 of a turn on the low end. So slightly different adjustments versus the low end being 1 turn and the high end being 1 turn plus 15 minutes. So that's going to be the difference. So supposedly it's also supposed to be 25% better fuel consumption. And yeah, I think that's about it. So just a little more linear, a little less higher RPMs. A little smoother, obviously that's the linear thing, and better fuel consumption. So we'll see, we're gonna give it a shot, get this thing put together, and I'll let you know how it goes. See ya. Alrighty, so I got the new cylinder in, and the new piston, obviously that's what this is. So everything seems to slide beautifully. And I've got it oiled ahead of time so that way, before all the fuel and stuff starts to go around, you want to keep your cylinder lubricated well, especially during this first break-in period. So always want to rub some oil. I just use the same stuff that I run in the motor, Amstrol, or Amsoil Sabre. So yeah, everything seems beautiful and delicious. I always like to feel this port here to make sure it doesn't feel like it has any burrs that are going to snag on that piston. Feels smooth. Just because in the boring process of all these things, you never know if a burr might get left behind, and you want to smooth that out in case. And I went ahead and mounted this on before, so a little pro tip if you guys are doing this, mount this piece on to here before, and then that way you just have the one exhaust mount here to do. Or if you've just broke it loose at the top and don't do the bottom, then that's up to you, but I found that this works the best, seems like. So yep, I'm gonna go ahead and get this new head put on. Now I got to figure out the orientation, if there's a top or bottom to that. It looks to me like there is. So as you can see right up at the top here, these top holes right there, if you'll notice the fins, they kind of split right in the middle. Now if you look at the bottom here, that fin kind of almost cuts through the hole versus those split the hole. So I know in my old one I marked the top, which is with this little red dot, so that I didn't have problems with flipping it. Now if you look at the top one, it looks like that fin cuts right through the hole, and this one more splits the hole. So in that case, if it's the same, the one that splits is going to be your top, or one that cuts through the hole is going to be your top, as indicated by this. So yeah, side by side you can kind of tell there's a slight difference in color. There's not a huge difference, but this is grayer. So if I'm guessing correctly, it's going to go that way, so that your fins that split the hole are both at the top, and the fins that allow through the hole at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and confirm that with him before I go ahead and put this thing on, but yeah, it should be good. Alrighty guys, so got the XC head all installed fully and deliciously. There it is, nice and gray. So I'm going to do the 30 minutes of 4,000 RPM break-in procedure on the ground. Then I'm going to do, probably for the next video, I'll probably do my 10 minutes at 6,000 RPMs in the air, because that's just the perfect time to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to next video at this point, and I will see you guys there. Bye.